Your next contest is a lightweight contest of 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you firstly in the red corner, wearing the blue trunks with light trim. He comes from West Ham and weighs in at 10 stone 2 pounds. Tonight engaging in his 21st contest, please welcome Mickey Coveney. And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the gold trunks. He fights out of Durham and weighs in at 9 stone 4 pounds. Entering the ring with an undefeated record, 8 wins. One of those wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome Martin Ward. Your timekeeper is Colin Roberts. Your referee at the bell is Mark Curry from Houghton Lispring. Boxers, please.
Right, protect yourselves at all times. Obey my instructions at all times. In the event of a knockdown, you go to the furthest neutral corner away and you stay there till I tell you to come out. Any questions? Shake hands, best luck to both of you.
Seconds out, round one.
Ninth outing tonight for one of the classier hopefuls here in the northeast, the skillful southpaw Martin Ward, who's been catching the eye in recent months, and in with a fellow Portsider in London's stubborn Mickey Coveney, who's seasoned. And he's not bad, Coveney. We've seen him a few times before.
Yeah, a good solid little performer, and he's enjoying a little bit of a weight advantage tonight, so he'll want to come forward. We've seen some nice performances from Martin Ward recently. Boxer doesn't stop too many, which is fine, because tonight I think he'll be wanting to do it on the move, just get a convincing points win on his slate. Doesn't really want to start mixing it with Coveney.
A stylish and skilled Martin Ward. Neil Fannon and his team rate Ward extremely highly. They think he will be a British champion within 12 to 18 months. Coveney, though, as Jim was saying, with his big weight advantage, he came in at 10-2, Ward 9-4. Straight down to it, aren't they?
Yeah, Coveney's getting close. This can be a little bit of a problem for Ward. Maybe a bit more movement, maybe lead off as opposed to trying to counter.
Heavy looking left hands from Coveney, but he's not a puncher, only one knockout on the record. Maybe that's why Team Ward took this, despite the weight problem, the weight difference, because he's not a banger, Coveney.
Well, it's nip and tuck in the early stages here, nothing to split them. Yep, good left hand from Coveney, putting them together nicely. He's getting too close for comfort, I think.
I think it's a better start from Coveney here, Jim. Coming forward, just putting pressure on Ward, as maybe he hasn't seen yet in his fledgling career. Tries a body shot back.
I think Ward is going to need a little bit more movement as this one goes along. He's allowing Coveney to get close too often. Coveney prepared to let some punches flow. Good opening round.
Sparred with some of the top boys, Mickey Coveney. Durable, stubborn type. This southpaw from the Peacock Gym. That's better from Ward. The faster hands, the movement, that's what he needs to do.
I think he needs more movement. I don't think he has the snap on his punches to discourage Coveney. So he wants to get his punches off first, get himself out of there. Tough opening round for him.
Might be one of the only rounds he's lost so far in his pro career, Martin Ward. Good start for Coveney.
Nice and smooth. Listen, you've got to counter him. He's getting you too many left hands, you know, over the top. When you stood there and you're just pouring, he's throwing his left hand and he's catching it. Try and get him to lead, as if you're holding your feet, and then step back, speed. But you've got to watch for the second attack. Right. When you're throwing so much, he's catching it over the top. Right.
Don't lose that one, right.
Level round, Martin, I think. Level round.
Right off.
That's okay. You've got to be sharp. You've got to be sharp.
Martin Bowers in the Coveney corner.
Nice and calm, good start. Yeah, nice and busy again. Yeah. Don't chase.
Right.
10 seconds, corners.
When we're there, what we got to?
I think they're the happier corner at the
Seconds
moment.
out.
Early days.
Round 2.
Here's the second round. We're in the lightweight division, 9 stone 9, although Martin Ward will be hoping to make waves as a super bantamweight, I would have thought, in the months to come. Got to deal with this Mickey Coveney first from West Ham, who's had over double the amount of fights that Ward's had. Ward a great amateur, Coveney a more solid pro. Interesting.
So I think the problem for Ward is that Coveney is walking right in behind his attacks. He's not reaching with punches, so it's difficult to make him miss and then counter. So I think Ward's going to have to get the punches off first and then get himself out of there. Trying to counter when the man just keeps rolling forward, it's not easily done. Strong as well, Coveney.
Broad shoulders for a little fella as Mickey Coveney. As we said, only one knockout on his slate, but also only one for Martin Ward. With almost a stone, he's giving away, Ward. He's really got to be snappy like that. Body shot, attack from Coveney. Good defence from Ward. He's got to be using his feet, though, circling around Coveney, giving him angles.
Yep, I don't think counter-punching is the right plan here because of the way Coveney is rolling right up close, not giving him any room. So he should be getting his punches off earlier. He's taken too many here, Ward.
Had 3 years away, Mickey Coveney. Returned in September last year and a beautiful shot. And down goes Ward. First time in his pro career. He's not going to get up from that. All over in the second round. And immediately we just turn our attention to Martin Ward. That was a heavy fall. And Neil Fannon, the referee and the doctor in, just tending to Ward because it was a nasty knockdown there, and no celebrations, quite rightly, from Mickey Coveney. Hard fall, that, Jim.
Yeah, he just collapsed from the right hand. It was a real solid right hand. See, that is the danger of giving away so much weight. That punch caught him really solidly. He was always struggling with the physical strength of Coveney. He wants to get up. I think fighters are more embarrassed than anything else when they're on the floor. But precautions, obviously. They want to keep him there until they're fully sure he's ready to come back up again. They're giving him some oxygen at the moment. But he looks okay, he's responding, he wants to get back up again. But maybe just the weight he was giving away tonight, just a bridge too far, maybe.
Ward, thankfully, sits up, and a clap from Mickey Coveney in the red corner. And his trainer, Martin Bowers. That's a massive win for the likeable West Ham southpaw. And a terrible defeat, really, for Martin Ward, giving away almost a stone in weight. I mean, in hindsight, not sensible.
No, well, he was always struggling with the weight advantage, the strength of Coveney. But we take chances in the game, but you have to remember there's a reason we have weight divisions and they're not 12 pounds apart.
Especially with the lighter guys as well. Almost 2-3 weight divisions apart, these two, and this was the punch. It
was a real solid shot, yep. Just caught him flush on the face. You seem to catch him on the cheekbone, but you can see the way Coveney stepped right in behind the punch. Caught him a little bit high, he tried to respond. You saw a little delayed action, which is usually the sign of a real good shot. And they're moving forward himself because he was trying to counter. And just the legs gave way and he collapsed to the floor. Thankfully, he's fine now, he's sitting up. But you can see the impact of that punch. That's as good a punch as Mickey Coveney has thrown in his pro career. You can see the warrior spirit. Ward still trying to come back with a counter, but couldn't stay upright from the impact of the shot.
Real upset on this undercard here in Houghton-le-Spring.
There's going to be probably a steward's inquiry, but you've come and you've done your side of the
Yeah, I got told to come at 9:03 the day before, and that's what I've done. I come at 9:03 the day before. He didn't show up at the weigh-in, so at the end of the day, I think that's his fault. It's obviously his team's fault, whatever. But breakdown in communication. Yeah, breakdown in communication, whatever happened. But like I said, I come in on the weight. I've gone and rehydrated myself. I've come in the ring strong. And you know what I mean, it's down to him, whatever happens, happens, you know what I mean? And I feel sorry for the kid, 'cause it happened to me before when I was young. But he can come back, you know what I mean? He looked like a talented little fighter, he caught me with some good shots. But at the end of the day, I'm looking to push on now. I want a British Southern Area title, British title, I want a lot, you know what I mean? I've had some hard fights in my career. I boxed the best fighters in Britain. I had 3 years out, and I come back and I fought a 10 round against Patrick Ireland. I got caught, you know what I mean? But it was my first 10 round in like 5 years, but I've been training a year now. I've had 7 fights back and I'm ready. I'll fight any featherweight. I'll fight any featherweight in Europe, you know what I mean? You give me the chance and I'll fight anyone. I'll fight anyone, mate, any featherweight.
Do you think people pay the price for writing you off as a near journeyman almost?
Yeah, I can see where they're coming from. So 3 years out, I come back and lost my first 5 fights. But like I said, I've had a year of solid work in the gym, and I've trained enough every day for a year, and I'm fit, I'm strong, and I'm ready, and I'll fight anyone. I'm ready, I'm up for it.
And what would your last words be to him? Because hometown kid, you've just done him.
What can I say, mate? It's a shame these things happen. It happened to me. I got knocked out by Dazza Williams when I was 19, in front of 200 of my pals. It's one of them things, mate. But he can come back. All he's got to do is put his head down, train hard, and keep his left hand up.
And who would, if you had to pick someone that you want next, who would you pick? Akash Bhatia rematch?
Well, whoever. I just want a title shot, a Southern Area title shot, anyone. You know what I mean? Southern Area featherweight title or an English title shot, and then I want a British title. You know, I mean, that's what I want. That's what I come back for. I come back. I lay in bed every night thinking about it, British title. I want that. You know what I mean? So if I can get that, if I can in my career as British champion, whatever happens, I'll be a very happy man.
To see, I mean, look, listen, it was a sickening knockout at the time, but you're walking around right as rain, and that's the main thing. I'm
100%. Fucking all I can say is, excuse the language. All I can say is good shot by Mickey Coveney. He timed it to perfection. He got me right on the side of the temple, and it's a good night, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? He's I knew he was a tough customer before he came up here, but I thought I'd box him, and that is exactly what was happening until he got that shot. So fair play. That's all I can say. I hope he does. I hope he goes on now and gets another couple of wins on his record, because he's been on a bit of a losing streak, hasn't he? So he might be able to relaunch his career. But I think I'm going to stick at 8 stone 10 men and start boxing a super bantam, innit?
Everybody, listen, there's going to be a lot said about the weight. There's going to be an inquiry, isn't there?
Nah, listen, the weight didn't have nothing to do with it. As everybody's seen there, towards the end of that second round, before I got knocked out, I was pushing him back. I looked at the bigger and stronger man. He did not look bigger and stronger than me. I looked bigger and stronger than him. He just timed a lovely overhand left shot, got me on the temple, and that's it. It was just a good shot. The weight had nothing to do with it. He could have weighed 11 stone, and it still would have made a difference. The shot was timed to perfection. It's all about timing. And he timed it to perfection. It was a good shot.
Neil, some of the stuff he said there is like a mature man saying that. I mean,
well, it is really, because like, obviously he's disappointed. But
I'm good. I'm more than this, but I'm good. Yeah, I mean, but I'll be back. I don't worry about that.
He's not making excuses, you know. Just
I don't make no excuses, Neil. We trained 100% flat out. We trained hard. We sparred hard. Everything went according to plan. The weight didn't have nothing to do with it. It just got me with right on the button shot. That's it. There's nothing. We trained hard, and I was beat by a better man tonight, and that's it. Simple as that.